Hello everybody and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. In this episode what we're going to be doing is baling some canola straw, and you might be thinking, that's strange, you can't actually bale canola straw in Farming Simulator. Well, you can do if you download a particular mod which actually allows you to do this, which is what I've got, and I think it's going to be really useful since, well, we can make more money out of the canola straw and also it's another use for it. You can also chop it, which will put the nutrients back into the ground, but we're going to be selling this off most likely to a power station. Now I'm not sure how it would actually work in this particular area in the USA, but certainly in the United Kingdom the canola can be, or the oilseed rape it would be called, can be baled and it would be sold off to power stations to actually run the power stations on them. It's a really good fuel. So that's the approach we're going to take today. We have two fields to do. We have the one we're currently in, which is actually almost finished, and then a slightly smaller field, which is the field which used to be a grass field. I think it's 44. It is, yes, and the other one is 54. So plenty to be getting on with. We need to obviously start baling. We have a Heston baler just here, Massey Ferguson Heston, so it's going to produce some fairly chunky bales. I do need to also keep on top of the unloading of the combine harvesters. So far, they're okay. 42% is the fullest, so that is not an issue. Anyway, just unfold this baler first of all, and we'll start some baling. My first ever canola bales. I would imagine they'll look exactly the same as a wheat or a barley straw bale, but yeah, obviously it isn't. It is canola. It's coming from the canola crop. So yeah, quite a leisurely start to the episode really. Just up and down the field a few times. Here it comes, the first bale. It might be darker in colour. It looks slightly yeah, darker than the wheat or the barley straw. I'm not sure though because I haven't really compared. I need to put them side by side. They really have got on with it though. These two combine harvesters. It's not taken very long at all. Okay, back up to the top. We'll chase this one down and then we'll unload them at the end. Because actually, I think they're going to finish this field without requiring another unload. Nobody's going to be waiting, which is good. However, they're going to be battling it out to finish it. Which is the reason why I want to go to this one first, because it is in the lead. If we have to stop the other one, we can do. Here goes. The first Heston bale. I actually have no idea what they're going to be worth. I think it's just a flat rate for straw bales, whether it's wheat, barley or canola. But I know the price is good, so we should be able to get quite a decent figure. I don't know if our auto stacker is going to be able to support the Heston bales. I'm going to try it, but it might be a bit too big for it. If it is too big for it, we'll just use the standard auto-loading trailer, which is very good anyway. It's just, it's not quite as realistic, because obviously the bale just teleports straight from the field onto the trailer, whereas the auto stacker actually picks it up, and you can see it pick it up and put it onto the bed of it. They did just crash into each other, but luckily they've recovered. There is a tiny bit left for it. I won't get in the way. We'll head up here. So one is going to finish at this end of the field, the other one is going to finish at the top end of the field. There is bale number 2. I say it's bale number 2 actually, but it's actually bale number 3. There has already been another one. They are piling out. In fact, there's bale number 4. Very good yield. But we did put all of that manure on here, which has made everything very good. So we've got loads of canola and loads of canola straw. Okay, so we're back down here. We're going to have to come back for that swath in a minute. We're just going to unload this first of all. I don't know how full that lorry trailer is. I think it's pretty full. So it might not even fit this in. It's going to be close. It'll probably leave us with about 5 litres. Oh wow, it did it. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll fold this combine harvester up. That is ready to be taken over to the next field. We're not going to take the header off because it's only a quick journey over the fields there. But it does need to be up here so that we can take both of them together. So the way we'll do this is we'll take the truck over to the unloading point now, to the silo, because I am fairly sure that is totally full. That one hasn't actually made it to the end. It does still have a bit of crop left to go. So yeah, before we start baling this swath, we'll make sure it's unloaded and gone so we can have a good run at it. It is 89% full. That is not enough to unload the combine fully, but it is enough for it to complete the field. That is actually a phenomenal amount. I think getting over a full trailer load from this field of canola is impressive. Where do we need it? Probably in the front. Just get it topped up. And yeah, let me just check the price first of all, because we might be able to sell it. It's a good price, but it's not brilliant. So yeah, we'll put it into storage. Plenty of space in storage. So, yep, that's where it's going to. That can now complete the field. I'm hoping I've still got it set to unload the quick way. Let's just see. It has 2 unload options. Yep, that's definitely the fast way. That is unloading very quickly. And the combine harvester is just finished. We only have $26,000 left actually. I will just change it for this particular episode, because I did see a few people getting mad that I hadn't changed it. Where is it? There you go. That should keep you happy, if you were one of those few who are moaning. I know it should be set to dollars really, because it's the currency would be dollars, but I always get so bored of having to keep swapping in between pounds and dollars, mostly because I forget. I'm so sorry, but I'm not perfect. Good quote there from Basil Fawlty on Fawlty Towers. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Oh, you can actually see the bales from here. That's not a bad view distance. And we really have got a lot for such a small area that we've covered, because not the whole field hasn't been done as bales, only this middle part. So I'm really impressed, especially as they're Heston bales, so they have more straw in them anyway. If these were quadrant bales, then there'd be even more bales. Right, let's get this done really quickly. I want to get these combines moved on to the next field. When we do the next field, I'm going to have to be in charge to begin with, because I need to do the headlands, as there's plenty of stuff to crash into, and if there's something to crash into, the workers will crash into it. And that can now go in the queue of things needing to go to the next field. So to complete the field, before we come back with an auto stacker, let's just do the last swath of baling. It's weird, combine number 2 always seems to lead the way. We'll probably get about 1.5 more bales out of this. The next one is about to drop. There we go. That's a big piece. Anyway, I parked a little bit close, but we should be able to get through here. And there we go, field completed. I think, just for safety, we'll unload that last bale. It really is hanging on. Even though we're not going on the road, if we're going on the road then it would be a serious concern, but yeah, we'll get rid of it anyway. There we go. And it's time to now move on. So, come along, combines. Oh dear, it looks like my workforce is drunk again. I have no idea what they're playing at. What am I paying them for? Finished? Good. Right, let's go and do some work. I'll also bring the truck over. This is going to be required pretty much straight away. Oh, for crying out loud, they're still at it. God, goodness me, it's crashed into the lone oak. The one tree in this area, and you've gone and crashed into it. I need some new workers. Well, we're here anyway, so we might as well make a start. I'm going to take the headlands off while that clown just catches up. Off we go. I will put the headland on swath mode too. I think the more bales we can get, the better. Alright, we'll just leave them to it. You're going to crash into my truck though, so you better... I give up. I give up. Right, let's just do the headland and then the workers can work. This is the first time we've actually harvested the field since it was changed from grass to arable. So, or grass to crops I should say. And yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty easy field to do. You can see we've got these curves. That is a natural curve of the drill. I think it's probably better than a sharp edge anyway, but I'm not entirely sure if we could have done like a 90-degree corner. But I prefer this. It's much easier with the combine harvester. I know that this corner here is a natural curve. A natural? Yeah, a natural curve. Just randomly adding W's into my words. That would be a very good viewpoint when having a barbecue. However, it's a good job nobody is there, because they would be about to be dusted out. Right, I know it's only 2 headlands, but I think that is going to be enough. The good thing is the workers do have some intelligence and they do actually stop if they detect something in front and then reverse back. So, yep, that should work quite nicely. It does need to be unloaded, and of course we need to get combine number 1 on the go as well. If this one can manage it, we'll get it going on this side. Failing that, we'll just have to drive one of them, but I really don't want to, since we do need to drive the truck. So that should work. And we have a lot of baling to do. Helper I is full. Just over there. But the good thing is they do go for quite some time without being unloaded, which does give us probably, what would it be, 5 minutes to do baling in between carting. We'll get this unloaded and then we'll start up the fence and the baler. Well, we're almost done. That's for sure. It's taken a while to do. But I am, yep, very pleased that we're at this stage now. We've got loads of bales. We've got the harvest in for these two fields. And basically, what I'd like to do is just try one load on the auto stacker just to see exactly how well, or how badly, it's going to pick these Heston bales up. I am also intrigued to see how many bales we've produced today. It's a lot. Not only this field, the other field as well. But there we go. With the exception of a few missed bits here and there, we're done. So I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put it in a shed. Wow, that last bale went flying. I don't know where to put it exactly because most of our sheds are full. I'm being very neat and tidy at the moment, so yeah, I'm putting stuff away. But yeah, the problem with that is it really is taking up every possible bay that we could put these into. There's one. Well, I think that's where we could put the baler to pick up the pickup. We also do need to unload the combine harvesters. One is definitely more full than the other. In fact, I could keep this tractor on this. So there we go. Finished. Okay, so over to the truck. Look at that sunset. Very nice. In fact, yeah, it's taken us a long time to do this. How many bales? We must check how many bales. Right, created bales. 48. 48 Hestons. 48 isn't a massive number, but because they are Heston bales, that is quite a lot. And it certainly feels like quite a lot. We were doing that for a while. That baling. Okay, so I've positioned these so we can just drive straight through the middle. At least that's the plan, if they do both work. And then we'll just cover it over. Do you think it'll work? Nope. I think it is a bit sensitive where it wants to unload. It does seem to only want to unload on one side of the trailer. I had this issue when I was actually unloading before. Doesn't really matter though. There we go. So, yep, that is a lot of canola that we have produced here. Basically, a lot of money. But we need a lot of money to pay for these very expensive machines we keep buying. This being the latest edition. Actually, no, sorry, the baler being the latest edition. Is that almost done? Yep, there we go. Okay, so on to the auto stacker in a minute, and we'll just see exactly how well they work. If they do work. Just park here. My plan is to sell this canola very soon. Hopefully in the next episode. It's just really depending on the price. There is the auto stacker. We can use this tractor on the auto stacker. It is capable of doing it. So we will do, because otherwise this tractor's going to be sat around doing not a lot. And I do like it. I think it's a decent tractor, this. All we have to do is put it into work mode, obviously, and then we can try it out. I really don't know if it's going to work. I would guess that it won't work, but then, yeah, that's just me not being very positive. Here goes. The only way to find out is to try it. Yeah, I didn't think it would. It's definitely more for quadrant bales. But that's not a problem, because we can still use the other auto stacker. We have an auto stacking trailer. Yep. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to be doing next time anyway. We're going to be picking these things up, and we're going to actually take them over to the sell point. In the next episode, we're going to sell them straight away and make a small fortune, hopefully, from some canola bales. Like I said, the first time I've ever done it. So, it is all very new. It's a mod which I found, because I thought to myself a few days ago, I thought, I wonder if Farming Tomato has a mod to be able to bale canola straw, because I know you can do it in the UK at least, and well, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to do it in other countries. So, basically, I just went on to Google and searched for it, and yeah, there was indeed a mod. I downloaded it, and it works perfectly. So yeah, I recommend it, definitely. It's worth baling your canola straw, although chopping it does put nutrients back into the ground, so there's positives for both. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.